Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Tom. Today I'm going to show you around what I bought as a Smyth Sidewinder experimental airplane. I think don't pay any attention to stuff in the background. We got a lot of mess in this garage right now that I need to get cleaned up. But for now, I'm going to give you a little shot of the start of what my airplane's going to look like. Got a couple buckets of parts there. Over here on the bench, I got me a windshield. Majority of the plane's back here in the back. Let's go take a look at it real quick. I can show you what I got into here. Like I said, I'm a little crowded for space in here right now, so things are a little crazy. This is my big project. This is what I want to get started on here. If you can see it there in the background, up on the top is the cowling around the motor. The airframe itself is there. One wing is mostly built. Back over here against the wall, I got part of the tail wings. As you kind of walk through here, you can see a lot of the work on the airframe has been started. A lot of completing needs to be done here yet. Down there at the bottom is all the parts that need to be put on yet. Like I said at the beginning, this is not going to be a quick project. It's a 5 to 7 year project. Need to make sure everything's on the frame welded where it needs to be, and then I got to take it all down, sandblast it, bring it back up with some color, primer. Probably have to replace all the cables and everything that makes it look good and run right. We'll get there eventually. Out back here is the box with the canopy in it, as it was shipped originally back in the, I'm going to guess, early 70s. Somewhere in there is when this kit was designed and started. Has never been finished. Yeah, it's going to be quite the little project. I have no experience doing this stuff. I'll learn as I go, take my time, make sure it's done right. Hopefully I find some friends and people along the way that can help me. Everybody always needs help and friends. Down here's some landing gear laying around. A little bit more landing gear got stuck on a table right here along with the seats. I'll probably have to recover those. They're kind of back in the 70s. I want to make it look good when she's put together. This came with the plane. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need it for, but I figure I'll leave it rolled up and taken care of. I'm going to leave a website, which is the Wikipedia for this Smyth Sidewinder. Give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Idea what my goal is. Like I said, this is not going to be a fast project. This is going to be something I need to get done over the next 5 to 7 years, possibly 10. Don't want to rush it. I do plan on flying it. I do plan on being in it. I do not plan on crashing it, so I want to do it the right way. Not really sure what kicked off my ambition to do this, but I started watching some people who've done it in the past, and what I've seen so far is everybody looks at 5, 6, 7 planes before they make a decision. This one just happened to be in the right place, the right time. It's about the third one that I looked at personally. I looked over about 100 of them on the interwebs there. I settled on this one because I liked the history of it. I liked what it can be when it's done. All the paperwork's here. I've got all the manuals to it. The scariest part of it has been started. I don't think I can make any mistakes from here on out. That would be a major problem, a structural issue. I think all that's been taken care of. I was comfortable with my level of mechanics and abilities to be able to put this thing together and build it. I do need a motor for it yet. Haven't decided which way I want to go. May find a used original Lycoming that was in it. I may do something crazy like go with an LS build. I just haven't decided yet. A lot of it's going to matter on me and my ability to get my license so I can actually fly this thing. That's a whole nother story, and I'll be making some videos with it here shortly. But that's my starting point. That's what I'm working with. Here shortly, a week or so, I'll make some videos of when I clean this area up, start laying out the pieces that I've got, talk with some friends that have known this airplane, known what it's about, see exactly what it's going to take to put it together, how much time, how much effort. Money's always a consideration no matter what you do, anything. But right now, I'm comfortable with how I bought it, comfortable with the way it's sitting. Looking forward to starting to put it together and see it come together after all these years of being in existence. That Wikipedia site I'm going to post on here kind of gives you the history of this. It was designed by a gentleman back in the 60s, 70s, somewhere in that area, up here in around Fort Wayne area. Smyth, James Smyth, I believe was his name. He was looking for a fuel efficient, fun airplane that can do a little bit of acrobatics. The specs on this plane are pretty nice once it gets put together, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to cleaning up this shop so we've got a place to do it in. It's a nice shop. I've had it for a while. I just try to do too many things in it all at once, and we just closed down a business and everything ended up getting dumped in here, so I'm in the middle of doing that. But it will come together. It will happen. I'm going to do it right here on this page so everybody can see. This is not a quick process. This is not something where you're going to see a start to finish project in a year or so. As I go along, I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes. I'm sure I'm going to cost myself time and money. But it's my ambition. It's what I want to do. So I'm waiting for my medical to get cleared so I can start doing my flight training. I can always rent a plane once I get my license and take care of this itch to go out and fly. But for the next 10 years, this is my program. This is what I want to do. I want to put this thing together, and I want to say I did it. So stick with me. Hit the subscribe button. Make some comments in the bottom. Tell me how crazy you think I am. Tell me how crazy this whole situation is. Let me know if you'd do it. If you wouldn't do it, that's cool. I want to hear the story. I want to hear everything about it. I want to hear all angles. If you've done it before and you've made some mistakes, please share them with me. I'd be love to hear what I could do wrong so I don't do that. I'm sure I will anyways. That's kind of the way things go. But as you can see, I've got a nice shop here, some nice tools laid around that we can utilize and put together and make a nice project out of this. So looking forward to you guys tagging along with me. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so when I make these new videos, y'all can see what's going on. Thank you for your support, guys. See you on the next video.